Hey guys, how's it going? Trade recap today. $20.51. I think after fees I lost money because I took 10 trades. Um, yeah, fucking this is like such a sad monthly P&L. For reference, January was this. Um, this is what happens when you manage your risk properly, I guess. Um, anyways, let's talk about it. Yeah, it was up $194 at one point, was down $200 at one point, ended the day up $20. And you'll see the trades here. So CLDI was my biggest loser on the day. It is weird that this is $300, but let's see what happened. Oh, I think I maybe went in with the wrong size here. Um, I think I actually did go in with the wrong size, or or it halted. This did halt up, so I might have gotten executed too high. What was my stop at? 99. I don't think it was 20 cents. Yeah, I think I got stopped out higher because it halted up. Okay. But sorry. Well, let's just go through these one by one. So we'll go in order, starting with kids. This one just, textbook worked out. Kids is a stock that frequently will spike up off news. So I saw this, shorting happening above 4.1. And so as it came up to that, I took my short at 4.19. And then this was pre-market, so no, static stops, and just sort of took it off here as it was falling down. Was able to squeeze out, so I took some off at my first profit target and then took the rest off as it kept going down, and squeezed out $170 on this trade when I would have typically squeezed out 130. Next, I think this was next, right? No, we'll go next. We have game. And the tough thing about game is I didn't get filled fully on my position. So I only got filled for 100 shares when I was trying to take, I think, 900 or something like that, or maybe 600. But it hit my profit target, which kind of sucks, like if only I got filled here, it would have been fine. And this could have been a $130 trade if I got filled, but that didn't happen. So, you can't get too mad at it, but I think it's always an annoying thing that'll happen. EVOC, this one I was anticipating a short-term reversal because it was showing pretty strong overextension. The news was super bullish for sure, and probably one I shouldn't have traded. I believe they either had patent news or some government news. Can't remember exactly, but I was just trying to play like short-term reversion. So it was reaching a level like, above VWAP. It was breaching, a couple standard deviations outside of its price, but it kept increasing really fast. So I was like waiting for it to kind of show any sign of weakness, and it showed a little bit, and I fired at 4.7, but then it just blasted through that, and I got stopped out pretty much immediately. Old me would have kept adding as this goes up and hopefully getting out here, but let's say it doesn't ever head back, then you're in trouble. So yeah, looking at this chart, there's definitely areas that can be entered. I think one is this wick here, playing the retest of that wick. After this sell-off, anything basically above $9 a share is a pretty safe short, I think, for this, and targeting these lower levels. I don't know what VWAP looks like. I don't have it on the chart and don't feel like adding it, but yeah, my first trade on EVOC didn't work out. So $156 loss here. It was pre-market, so I had to get out earlier than I think I got out later than I would have liked. Or sorry, I got out earlier. So it would have been a full $200 loss if I held, but I knew that I was going to get stopped out, so I just got out of the position. And then EVOC again. Can't remember why I closed for $27 on this one, to be completely honest. I think it was just I was scared. But let's see if this hits my profit target, because I think it might have. Let's see what an ATR is. 87 cents. Oh, you know what? I think my profit target was 5.8, and I moved it up because I was scared. So yeah, so this one was just one I should have held. Actually could check exactly what my profit target was supposed to be with this size, because I have a little calculator here that I made. So 666, it was 20 cents. So entry at 6.4, I was targeting 6.2, looks like. Yeah, that's too bad. Because this was my entry too. So I was targeting 30 cents, which it hit, obviously, if I held, but didn't hold. Obviously, this was a dangerous one. The price action was super bullish, and everything that was selling off was getting shorted. So another 130, or maybe more. Let's see if this was entry two. $200 missed out there. MBRX, this one, same thing as a game. I didn't get filled full position. I literally got filled for one share. So my profit on this was 5 cents. And I was targeting 7 cents. I was like, what the fuck is this? Look, I sniped. Literal snipe. And I only get filled for one share. It sucks. SRFM, pretty standard. I think I moved my take profit for this one too, because I was a nervous little bunny. So missed out on $40 here, $30 here. Game hit my full stop. This one was spiking up again. I saw it was showing resistance. You can see that wick there. So I went short, but it just blasted right through it. But I did fire at game again, which I'm happy about. So that's this trade here. I was like, it went to like, I think 3 standard deviations above my initial entry. So I took the short for a quick scalp. It hit that. And I don't think I would have gotten stopped out there. Then CLDI, this one was just so sad because it was showing resistance at the $1 point, and it like tapped it, was getting shorted, tapped it again, was getting shorted. You know, we have that pre-market level here. There's not overwhelming volume. So I take the short at 9.9, and then boom, it just halts up 10 cents. And I think my stop loss was at 113, and this hit 117 when it resumed or whatever, and it just stopped me out. So I lost 300 on that. And I was like so not expecting this to happen the way it did. And I'm going to chalk this up, to be completely honest with you. I've been trading for like 8 months now. And this is like unlucky. I'm calling this as unlucky. Like typically I'll look at every single mistake that I make, every single losing trade, and think about what I could do better. I don't think I would have traded this any differently. And the reason why I lost so much more than what I was originally planning on risking is literally luck. It halted up and opened higher than my stop. Like that cannot be predicted, to be completely honest. Especially if it was so immediate. Like that was so immediate. Maybe having a wider stop was better, but there was no reason for me to have a wider stop, to be honest. Like I was not expecting it to halt up like that. So a little unlucky there, but then I fired my second bullet on it when I saw resistance again. So it opened up. It struggled to push above 1.3. I took this short as it was coming down to 1.26. I took this short, and then, quick scalp there. So I'm glad I fired again at this because I feel like I've been hesitant to do that. But I fired again to put me back in the money. But basically break even today, and missed out on $200 to $300. There was that extra $100 I lost um, on the previous trade for CLDI, but overall, I'd say today was good. I just need to stop moving my profit targets up. Like this is I've missed out on probably at this point thousands of dollars by doing that. I just need to leave it and then also move it down if the breakdown happens immediately, like I did on kids for my first trade. So yeah, I'm indifferent about trading pre-market because it's much harder for me to make those decisions if I can't walk away from my keyboard, which is very fucked up. Like I need to be very robotic when I trade. But either way, like it's whatever. Unfortunate on game, not getting my full position. Unfortunate on MBRX. This EVOC trade and this SRFM trade, I should have left to hit my full profit target. So many. That right then and there is like, let's see, 3130, like almost $400 that could have been made. So yeah. Anyways, tomorrow's a new day. Gaining that confidence, and I'm firing when I'm supposed to, which I was happy about. Like there wasn't ever an opportunity that I didn't fire on. That is my strategy. So didn't rush anything today, which is good. And that showed with game and MBRX, right? I'm not hopping in too early. I literally got in like maybe a couple milliseconds too late, not getting the fill. But yeah, so yeah, $20 should have been more, honestly, but it wasn't. But I'm very happy with how I traded today, aside from moving some of my profit targets up. So SRFM, EVOC, and those two I just shouldn't have moved my profit target up. Just let it hit, and accept the risk. That's the part of the game. So yeah, a bit unfortunate on CLDI, but it happens. You can't be too upset about it. Thanks for watching today. And yeah. Oh, I did want to talk about a comment that I'll cut to. So I did want to talk about this comment from Legacy Trading Group. If you're watching this video, bro, I really appreciate it. This thought here, considering a daily profit lockout, if up $500, call it a day, it seems like an outlier that you'd want to bank. I never even thought about this, and this is honestly such a good idea. Like, if my strategy has like a 70% win rate, right, and I have 6 wins in a row, this is like gambler's fallacy, but like the likelihood of continuing to have trades that are profitable, it's still going to be 70%, but having that string of wins in a row is statistically unlikely. Like the likelihood of the next trade being profitable is still 70%, but the likelihood of my next 6 trades being profitable is that 70% times 6, right? So it's much smaller percentage, and so when I have situations like that, I need to bank it and call it a day. And so I think $500 or $400 will be that point for me where, if I'm having like 3 winning trades in a row, there's honestly a solid chance that the next one might be red, just given probability and statistics. So definitely like a great comment, and I appreciate you bringing this up, because it's something I didn't even think about. And then Victor, your comment, what broker am I using? And I'll respond to these in case you guys don't watch the video, but I use Cobra. Pretty solid from my experience, and pretty happy with it. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. Leave a comment if you guys have any thoughts or questions. I really appreciate it. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and peace.